Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. 750, man. We made it. I know it's been a little bit of a slow roll here for a bit, but we're here, man. Appreciate you guys sticking around for it. 4 years coming up at the end of next month. Still can't believe that's going to happen. It's crazy. It's been a crazy 4 years, man. Been to the UK a couple times. Plan on going back again. Absolutely love it. And I absolutely love you guys, man. Thanks for sticking around. And as a token of my appreciation, I'm going to jump on one of what's considered one of the most classic albums of all time from the UK, and that's Voice of the Great Outdoors. Going to be going through this album together. I know there's a track or two on here I believe that I've already heard. I know Cosmic Gypsies is on this. But yeah, man. So without further ado, let's jump in. See what they got for us. Bro, come on, man. I mean, this track's called Intro. I apologize if you hear my dog going mental. What a cool way, man. What a cool way to bring you into this album. The beat is just bonkers. And then the cuts, man. Bringing in that scratch of Chester B. Hackenbush. Come on, let's go. This is sick. That record crackle.
I tear it up like the claws of Satan. I ain't sick, I'm nauseating. On hold like a caller waiting. Barefaced like fornicating on telly stations with a girl you've never met the night before your engagement. I'll take you back like the Zulu Nation and make a dance choke like spraying gas into its ventilation. I make girls scream at my presentation. I'm a nightmare like Wesley Craven's imagination. I spit radiation that's causing desolation for them fake ones. Rappers stand there, prepared to get blitzed. Don't watch me, it ain't just my style that's fixed. So what's your name, Marvin? Ain't your second name Gay? You look lost like the weight around Ricky Lay's waist. Every word I say leaves a foul taste like a stamp. When I speak, you're in danger like a chicken in a diet cap. I control the light like a diaphragm. Leave rappers drawn like a diagram. Pull holes like a fireman. That's why I am known to throw blows militant. Beating me's like seeing cats give birth to elephants. You don't need to move. This cold will make you sweat like being sixth place in.
Hang on a sec. Did I hear him say the cat's giving birth to elephants? I didn't want to stop it, bro, because this is some high energy shit. This is what an intro to me should really be, right? To me, it's like I know I mentioned this once before, and it was on BVA's Lex Neville album. The intro to that album is so sick because to me, you want to build that anticipation, you want to build that passion, you want to build the excitement. And that's what this is doing right here for me. It's got this high energy. Chester is just going bananas, dropping some bars, some one-liners, man. And it just builds that up, man. It's kind of like having this. It's kind of like watching a movie, and you know that something big is going to come, and that music, the soundtrack starts ramping up a little bit, starts moving, starts getting you to think. Gets that heart pumping, and you start thinking that something amazing is going to happen. Something's going to blow your mind, and that's kind of what this is for me. This is a strong song, man, for an intro.
What's your name, Marvin? Ain't your second name Gay? You look lost like the weight around Ricky Lay's waist. Every word I say leaves a foul taste like a stamp. When I speak, you're in danger like a chicken in a diet cap. I control the light like a diaphragm. Leave rappers drawn like a diagram. Pull holes like a fireman. That's why I am known to throw blows militant. Beating me's like seeing cats give birth to.
Sorry, I missed that the first time. Pull hose like a fireman. I really apologize. I don't know if the microphone's picking that up, man, but I can hear it. It's plain as day.
You don't need to move. This cold will make you sweat like being sixth place in a game of Russian roulette. Battle me and you'll be dead. Instead of being famous, I'll break in your house like a new pair of trainers. You're better off nameless than being maimed by a lion tamer, by an entertainer.
God damn!
Danger, and I'm out of sight, trying to see me.
Bro, come on now. Sweating like a cat that's sixth place in Russian roulette. Jesus Christ. Because you know that bullet's for you, bro. The Lion Tamer bar. So much, man. He's crammed so much into here. It's just madness.
In a game of Russian roulette, battle me and you'll be dead. Instead of being famous, I'll break in your house like a new pair of trainers. You're better off nameless than being maimed by a lion tamer, by an entertainer who you should call danger. And I'm out of sight, trying to see me's like watching broken TVs or anorexic girls in bikinis. But you can see me war, I don't just battle talk. My name alone will tame a raging bull like I was a matador. I scattered more seeds than a farmer from Salvador. I make the hardest rappers act timid like a batter dog. I keep my rhymes catalogue, pack a star to shatter mics. I'm so high above you, this could leave your lungs paralyzed. From a height that's greater than satellites. Take any bitch rapper and turn him into a bad wife. Cause this ain't nice. Like a mampy trying to lap dance or a toilet in a crack house. Sit on it to shit and then the thing will spit it back out. Bright enough to find my way through a black hat. And all you're gonna see is my back now. Chesterpiece the recipe for fine invention. Testing me will hold you back like a school detention. A lot of rappers only shoot videos. They battle me as a man and then greet defeat as an embryo. I'm belittling with a style that's crippling like being shot in the spine.
Quick question here. I don't know. Does Chester have? I don't know if he's using the battling term as kind of like a street battle, corner battle type of idea, or is he using? Like, does he have a history of battle rap in terms of going to these battle rap competitions? I don't know that side of him. If he does have that, I don't know. But it could just be that. I mean, we used to do it too, where you go to the park and you do the battle that way. So I wonder if he's kind of using. That's more of the battle he's talking about. But if he has been in some rap battles like Don't Flop or some shit like that before Don't Flop, I'd love to see that, man. His mind is so, he's such an intelligent dude, and his mind is it's like, you know what, they cut that shit open and like the scientists would see, we ain't seen shit like this before. This is a whole other thing, man. He's something special, this guy.
Videos, they battle me as a man and then greet defeat as an embryo. I'm belittling with a style that's crippling like being shot in the spine. I'm sickening like strychnine, disturb the normal mind with force. You'll get broke like laws if your father's frauds. My spoken source of war takes no hostage. All I do is just spit. Fake MC get no love like them busted chicks. My style's like age, you're gonna die if you fuck with it. Crash with me and feel lit like it was a truck you hit. I'm tight like Ren and Stimpy, chewed more beef than Wimpy. Don't diss me, been on more tracks than Linford Christie. Call me winter, they try and keep me out like the cold. Cause my style's so dark, it makes you wonder where the light go. I'm uncontrollable, like a schizophrenic rhino. You face the master, then stagger home like a wino. You came here to battle, then the truth hits you. Beating me's like going up against a tank with a water pistol. Talentless challengers, fall with every pen stroke. Do you have to die first before you learn that my pen choke?
Oh, shit. That's a good start. Fucking up already. Hey, bro, that was such a cool track. Like I said, to me, the perfect intro, that passion, that excitement. Chester just going balls out from beginning to end. The scratching, always love a good scratch, man. You know, record crackle, all the good things, all wrapped into one little 3-minute track, man. That sets the stage. I mean, if the intro is any indication, I come from an age. I mean, I've been doing this shit, not this shit, but I've been doing listen to hip hop going on 40 years now, right? And I'm used to so many albums that have the intro of someone talking to their friend on a cell phone, or an answering machine, or something recorded in a conversation recorded, or something like that, or something like that. I'm not saying those are bad, but I'm from. Right? I come from that generation where that was normal. Nor intros and outros were almost like throwaway type of tracks. To me, this is what an intro should be. Just that initial kick to the balls to say you have no idea what's coming, man. You have no idea what you're in for, and I'm here for it. I'm excited. So let's get on to the next one.
Hello? Yeah, what's happening, bro? Yeah. It's that thing up in sticks, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna reach, man. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'll be about 25, right? Alright, bro. Look cool.
And then a wonderful transformation
Right,
happens
bro.
to their
This
scenery.
place is kind of funky. Check out the trees. Yo, it's all natured up.
All of a sudden, Robert McBain had arrived at the Beatles' first ball.
I'm a beautiful butterfly, evolved from your garden. Embrace me with a welcome. Compared to an alien's, I'm new, freshly flown throughout the fragrance, spreading radiance on all secret agents. Color wing fluttered by Hampstead Heath features, circling the evergreens. The world is my teacher, landing in the center of love. Defending my creation from desire and lust. I drink honey from buttercups and sing with the crickets. A wonderful harmony conducted throughout thickets and bush.
Couple things here before I get too far, man. The whatever instrument that is, whether it's this mandolin or whatever, that medieval kind of Middle Earth sound to that, man, I love that. Cool beat by Pharma on this. My first feeling about this is that at the very beginning where he's on the phone and he's got those cars one after the other, right? It's kind of that on the one hand you see him in the unnatural environment, right, of concrete and glass and steel, and then it's in the nature where he finally has his transformation. Finally, like when I think about a butterfly, it's reaching its final form. It's what it's supposed to be. It comes out of his cocoon. It's final beauty. This is why it was put on the planet in the first place. And he's talking about the earth is my teacher, I think is the term he used. The world is my teacher. It just has me feeling like that when you finally get out of that hustle and bustle and the concrete, the steel, the glass, the sound, the light pollution, all that shit, and you go out in nature is where you find your true self. You get in touch with your roots, and you learn from your surroundings rather be hampered by your surroundings. It's my first thought off of this, so let's keep going here, man. I mean, so far so good, right?
Defending my creation from desire and lust. I drink honey from buttercups and sing with the crickets. A wonderful harmony conducted throughout thickets and bushes alike. All night, firebugs providing discos. Hyped up by my microphone, spreading life's music in a world full of strife. Determines me to rhyme for men and mice and all in between. Spiced up into my scene. Keep the countryside clean for my butterfly babies. The millipede dance, the 1 foot skank shows on the riverbank. Mother Nature thanks the beetle bug ball.
Interesting, man. Keeping the countryside clean for my butterfly babies, the ones that are coming after. I mean, you take that two ways, right? You can take that the fact that his children leaving the planet cleaner, leaving the planet better than how we received it. But having this, when I said it out loud, it's almost like I have this idea that he's equating Mother Nature and hip hop, and it's allowed hip hop is a lot when he finally got in touch with hip hop, it was like being out in nature, and it was his true self. He was able to come out of this cocoon. He was able to stop being that worm, stop being who he didn't want to be, and he was able to spread his wings, be something beautiful. And he's used something to about, he said about it was the secret agents or agents, something to that effect at the beginning. So it has, yeah, I mean, I think that could be something too with that, is just that because they speak out, right, about the establishment and stuff. So I'm gonna keep this going, man. I see what route it takes us down here.
Countryside clean for my butterfly babies. The millipede dance, the 1 foot skank shows on the river bank. Mother Nature thanks the beetle bug ball. Come one, come all. Small and tall creatures have your tickets for this feature. The jam of the year, summertime flowers. Unleash the bluebells with percussive powers. I play the grass blades like strings. Flap your wings and sing like a starling. In sync with my rhyming. Vocal butterfly gets love from all wild types. Beauty in the verse on the rhythm of life. This vocal butterfly is getting love from all the wild types. Beauty in the verse on the rhythm of life.
There you see these beautiful butterflies and these merry millipedes stamping their feet, moving.
Oh sweet butterfly, may I be your king and meet you at the ball in the color of your wings. A white dove sings and the ladybirds cry and the grasshoppers cheer at the sights of you and I. We dance with Mother Nature to the sounds of sweet verses in this beautiful circus. And outside of...
Sorry, it caught me off guard there. Just 1 second here. My mind was elsewhere, trying to piece some things together, and sometimes I hate that when I find myself doing that, especially on the first listen. Sometimes I just wish I could just bring it in and digest it for what it is as its whole. But my mind kept going back to that, what I was talking about, the connection between equating hip hop and Mother Nature, and this environment where everyone supports each other, that there's each individual bug, each individual person brings their own, like the one bug was being like a disco ball or something to that effect. And so it's like all these bugs and flowers and all these things play a role in it. And so I was just thinking about that again, and I kind of, and then Pharma was done, and then I completely is that Pharma on the first one? Sometimes I have to admit I do mix them up sometimes, because they do sound similar on occasion. And I was in my head that this was Chester, and then I just heard Chester come on the second, and I can hear the difference. But all right, let's get out. Let's go.
Getting love from all the wild type. Beauty in the verse on the rhythm of life.
There you see these beautiful butterflies and these merry millipedes stamping their feet, moving.
Oh sweet butterfly, may I be your king and meet you at the ball in the color of your wings. A white dove sings and the ladybirds cry and the grasshoppers cheer at the sights of you and I. We dance with Mother Nature to the sounds of sweet verses in this beautiful circus. An outside arena, I picnic with a fairy who's a special ballerina. I wish you could have seen my special ballerina. It's tape recorder heaven, can't you hear the countryside? The dragonflies revel in the sights of you and I. So come one, come all to this beetle bug ball festival in the sun. We have more fun than all. The seagulls cry in the joy of this night, and the caterpillars clap at the sights of you and I. The beauty of the world, the creatures all sing. The beetle bug ball where all can join in. Bring a friend and be merry, Mother Nature loves you. There's water in the river and lots of fresh fruit. Butterflies flutter by like paintings in the sky, and beetles jump in the rivers at the sights of you and I. So come one, come all to buck ball. All small and tall creatures have tickets for this feature. The jam of the year, summertime flowers, increase the bluebells with percussive powers. Do the 1 foot skank as the nicest perform. Come and be a part of this beetle buck ball. Do the 1 foot skank as the task force perform. And come and be a part of the beetle buck ball.
Nature, moon, secrets of life, born on this rhythm of life, slowly flowing, the river, ride endless flow, on the rhythm of life.
Yeah, man. It's such a cool track. It's a beautiful track. And it's still at the end of it, I'm still just I'm trying to dissect it and think about what they've done here. And it's magnificent, man. And that's the thing about, we've talked about it before, is that's the true beauty of art, is that it can mean whatever it needs to mean to you when you hear it. And you know, I can make that connection between hip hop and nature. Him and Pharma, Manchester and Pharma, are equating nature, Mother Nature, with like mother hip hop type of idea. And I can also see it as a kind of a love letter to Mother Nature and the escape from the concrete jungle and all the stuff I mentioned earlier, and into the embrace of nature. And how if we all did that, then there would be a place for everyone, and everything, clean water and beautiful flowers, and each does its part to keep that ecosystem moving. But cool track, man. It's definitely, it's one of those ones that have come up a bunch of times asking me to do it, so I can see why. It's one of those really deep tracks. But yeah, man, let's keep going on to the next one here. Sorry.
Optimus Prime time, my rhymes inclined to transform on any.
Dudes, you know, you're getting old when you sneeze and you hurt yourself. Oh man. I'll bring this back.
Optimus Prime time, my rhymes inclined to transform on any spies. I kill agents. Optimus rhymes engaged in slang busting stage show. Fireman switch my head in. Charlie Chan with stamp, walking through quicksand, similar to airplanes. I spit fire. Charlie Chan whiplash, microphones get fresh. Karaoke rap nights, I bring terror. Farmer G force field, countryman war shield, combined harvesting. I'ma smash the pavements. Farmer G's complex flex to the wind car. Farmyard capers is one step ahead of ya. It's your face, war games, fresh from the staircase. Beatbox fashion and I do rock clever. Angel face annihilates any guy who violates these laws of respect. Then you shall get pepper. Rest the river rider, free flow surfer, soon to be a bullfrog. I'm never ending. Rescue ranger, streamline rider, talk of the other style, deep sea diver. Smokey Jose runs scams on a soul train. I never bought a ticket cause I've got one better. Smokey.
Bro, I'm loving the back and forth on this. And I like the way that they're manipulating their voices too, which is sick to me, man. It just adds a little bit of, it's a little bit extra to it. It's the little small things, right, that sometimes make a huge difference on a track, as we know. Did I fuck this up? I might have fucked it up. Anyway, that's probably gonna look all fucked up on the screen here, but I think I hit that. Anyway, I'm also liking the beat is kind of laid back in terms of the last couple of beats have felt like they've been part of the story, a very important part of the story. This one seems to be a little bit less in your face and just kind of pulled back a little bit and allowing these cats to do their thing, this back and forth thing, not to take anything away from the lyrics.
Any guy who violates these laws of respect, then you shall get pepper.
Rest the river rider, free flow surfer, soon to be a bullfrog, I'm never ending. Rescue ranger, streamline rider, talk of the utter style, deep sea diver.
Smokey Jose runs scams on a soul train. I never bought a ticket cause I've got one better. Smokey Jose relocates beer old ways, intercourse seduction, and I'm a jet setter.
Sometimes my memory fades, my world burns away in the flames. Now only the ashes remain. I'm the man with 6 names. Sometimes my memory fades, my world burns away.
Is this kind of like Secret Agent type of song? Sometimes my memory fades. It kind of reminds me almost of like Jason Bourne, right? Can't remember who he is. Can't remember why he's doing what he's doing or how he has the abilities that he has. But I'm also thinking there's a little bit of that, like, is a Mission Impossible where this, you know, this message will self-destruct, but it's also at the same time they have all these different passports. Like I think of a secret agent, always in the movies, they always have the passports, a bunch of different aliases, and somebody, what does he say here in the hook about? Like the kind of like the life goes up in flames. It's gone. Now I'm talking out loud. Could it be like someone who's in the drug game and doing these drugs, messing with their mental, messing with their memory? It can have a tremendous effect on your life and your personal relationships and all that. I still think it has something to do with like a spy thing. Like they do a great job, and again, it could just be me reaching, but they do a great job equating being an MC to this, to the rap game, to this, to living in, like in Cosmic Gypsies, which I have done before, which is coming up on this album. The idea of equating life in England to being a spaceman and traveling all over the way, and you know, was it like snorting stardust and all that kind of shit. Like the idea, they're good. They do a great job of telling these stories in a way. So kind of just going to keep this going, man. See what kind of avenue they take us down.
I'm the man with 6 names. Sometimes my memory fades. My world burns away in the flames. Now only the ashes remain. I'm the man with 6 names.
Sagino Soze, my tongue sprays home braids, automatic burst fire, my rhymes bullets. Sagino Soze, someday I'll slay all men, verbal murder victims, I'll be a killer.
Wolf stern, I'm a stern grind. grammars, no light heart. You better hide for shelter. All your one-steppers, wolf stern hammers. Mallet always shatters malice with an eggshell effect to make sure it's smashed better.
Fireman, bad plan, superhero, space van, blowing flames, that true. My breath, fire. Fireman burns man, easy as the sun can. Microphones melting, I'm flammable.
Moriarty's hands a party, laced up Columbo. I'm always in disguise when I'm out to track setters. Moriarty's rhyme waves, I earned the G in 5 days, but did it all my way without no shepherd.
Ram split, Mr. Big split, twister, king size, blue style, ghetto man. I love ganja. Ram split, robust, I bust blood vessels. The rough beat makers, yeah, we won't second.
Chester P's rhyme poor, certain people's idol, but you can call me what you want, like a deaf leopard. Chester P sorcery, detects forgery, so keep the off away from my ish or get dead.
Sometimes my memory fades, my world burns up in the flames. Now only the ashes remain. I'm the man with 6 names. Sometimes my memory fades, my world burns up in the flames. Now only the ashes remain. I'm the man with 6 names. Sometimes my memory fades, my world burns up in the flames. Now only the ashes remain. I'm the man with 6 names. My world burns up in the flames. Now only the ashes remain. I'm the man with 6 names. Sometimes my memory fades, my world burns up in the flames. Now only the ashes remain. I'm the man with 6 names.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna take a few listens. Hey, I dug it. It was a cool track. If I'm not mistaken, they had a little bit of a recorder in there. I don't know if that's what you call them over there, but over here, high school kids, they get a recorder. Or is it public school? I think it's public school kids get it like a recorder. It's like a flute, and they gotta play that shit. You know, like Mary Had a Little Lamb and all that shit. Sound like they had a little recorder there at the end. Yeah, like I said, this is going to take a few listens, man, because it's dope as hell what they did, this back and forth. The track is dope. It's just, I ain't got the firmest grip on this one. I kind of felt near the end when Chester P actually brings up his own name. It makes me think that perhaps it's the different personas you take on as an artist, and it could be the different personas you take on as a man. Any one of those things, man. But I do believe that the last little bit do believe that has something to do with like being an MC and all the personas you take on, all the things you do. It's all because I talked about spit and fire, and it makes me think with memories fade, play all those shows, you do all these things, and just kind of you move on to the next one, and within a couple of years you kind of remember you were at that festival, but not really. It's kind of cloudy, a little bit murky. I don't know, but like I said, it's going to take me a few more listens, man, but it's a dope track. All right, we're going to continue on here with Battle Cats. Let's jump in.
Yeah. Fire G, Chester B. Task Force, innovate on the next level up.
Whoa, boy!
Rhyme taste no hostage, past the buck experts in clothes bigger than the network. Black out our power gen, you're deprived of your oxygen and left to breathe your own gas. My gemstones, dark crystal power source stashed in a place hidden well in a fashion hard to find now. My mantelpiece background shines illuminations on your sound. Shatters the atmosphere like task force letters. Our logo spreads like fires to check the sticker. Rhythm group improviser. High tide riders can't be bettered. You better check your scope before stepping. Eradicate the extrovert. It's annihilators workout. Keep fists blur and rinse holding microphones. Run, tongue roll on and still kill. Verbal vagrants can't be packing these skills. Majestic vows announcing underground tunnels. Street echoes, mumbled rumors bubble to the surface, but hold no weight. They exist with their founders. Lost in a circle playing rounders with the downers. Check it. Farmers not down with your crumble beats. Your pet shop boys can take a leap into a man's shoe.
I'm a spy hunting rap dinosaur.
Bro, I mentioned, I don't think it was last video. Could have been the last, or not last video. Well, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. The last song. I guess. I don't know if it was the last song or the song before that. I was mentioning the fact that I was enjoying the way they were switching up the tone of their voice. So it was almost like you were listening to different artists. And I would have been easily convinced if you had told me that they had features on that song. I would have completely believed you and not even have known any better. And I'm kind of liking what Farm is doing here. A little bit of a different tone to his voice. A little bit of like the cadence is different, and the beat itself is almost like this marching type of pounding beat, and the horn in the background too gives it that marching order, that horns of war type of trumpet kind of sound. Just it all comes together, man. Which with the idea of it being Battle Cats works, right, as well. I ain't gonna lie, I had that toy. I was a big He-Man guy back in the day. I mean, who wasn't really? When I was a kid, He-Man was huge. All right, let's go.
Hold no weight, they exist with their founders. Lost in a circle playing rounders with the downers. Check it. Farmers not down with your crumble beats. Your pet shop boys can take a leap into a man's shoe.
I'm a spy hunting rap dinosaur from the future. Be aware of my data. Multiple MC annihilator. Invaders get vaporized by a laser cut. Major size fort trader. Invading your manor with all types of logical obstacles. Denying all rigmarole with much control over my whip hold. I rhyme on impulse with incredible strategy. The universe works around my energies, gravities. Slowly I grasp it and take the world in my hands. All remains mastered within the works of my plans. I take flight and I'm airborne. I take microphones and give them back war now. I'm sworn to live by a fallout. Bomberman expert from the blast chambers. A network of terrorist behavior. The third ager who kidnapped hip-hop from the cradle and raised it as a dangerous art of defense. Like a bulletproof painting. You can't kill my picture-proof literature. Rain for war.
Come on, man. Chester's just tearing shit up here.
And give them back war now. I'm sworn to live by a fallout. Bomberman expert from the blast chambers. A network of terrorist behavior. The third ager who kidnapped hip-hop from the cradle and raised it as a dangerous art of defense. Like a bulletproof painting. You can't kill my picture-proof literature. Rain for warrior, off the wall freestyler. My head first, death first. Could leave Houdini tied up in my chain word reaction. I'm a ditching assassin. They pay me to stay free and take them off the head. I leave a microphone for dead. In the center of location F. You can't mingle with this expert's fidelity. I am what half of these fake MCs pretend to be. So who's suggesting something ain't real about me? Come and face the storm itself and get shelled by the hellstorms.
Sudden impact, crazy notion, hold the motion, try my version, it's important. Come and check it out through my porthole. One step ahead, inky footprint, step up. Sledge racing rappers just to catch them slipping. Stampede veteran.
Just how I was saying about the intro, about how there's just a certain type of energy you get that just this is something about it, right? And I feel like that's what this is too. This is a track that they could have put this as the intro and would have built up. It would have built this up to get the momentum of going into the album. The fact that this is the second last track on the album, I just feel like it could be moved to the intro or even the outro. It just has that. Do they have an outro on this, or I can't remember what it's called? It's something. Is it Last Song or something like that? Which outro? But yeah, man, I'm just the energy in this is just. I could see playing this track in the gym or playing it before a football game, basketball game to get your head right, get the guys pumped, right? It just has that battle sound, man. I'm digging it. And Farmer's just going bonkers. Both these cats. God damn.
Something ain't real about me. Come and face the storm itself and get shelled by the hellstorms.
Sudden impact, crazy notion, hold the motion, try my version, it's important. Come and check it out through my porthole. One step ahead, inky footprint, step up. Sledge racing rappers just to catch them slipping. Stampede veteran, ghost town specials. Stingrays, like nettles, liquefied speech bubbles, delegate your spokesman. My wizardification, power potion, emotional vengeance on opposing threats. Courageous with the art from till it's off with the heads. Verbally call me scissors with my harmonics. I'm on it like people on the planet. I'm on it, rap shape, forms and styles. Sonic jars, super rap adventurous. I'm on it, who's plotting for my downfall? Solid shapes fall in my hall of fame. Assemble in the streets, act insane. My name's Farmer on a mission to alter. Rap type rope walker, busting somersaults. Pole climbing vision peak, poetical speech. One step ahead, times 6, I'm out of reach. Too much to handle with a normal type scandal. Combined with my harvest, try some countryside mango. Tangle in my hair, I stay you out with my eyes closed. Wonderland escapade, anything goes.
You can't compete with the speeds of a roadrunner. Wild like coyote on peyote, no slumber. Assassinate the fox hunters, bring the desert to your garden. I howl like Tarzan's favorite number. My call from the wild is like death warmed up. I'll pull your guts out your mouth and serve them in a paper cup. You'll find a couple slugs if you're running through the mud. I'm extremely poisonous, drunk on rattlesnakes, blood. Grab snakes, I'm Snake's bane. Shake the core and make waves. Drowning any acrobatic man, surfing on my name. Who's the human abyss? There ain't no deeper than this. My speech is liquidated enough to drown a clan of fish. I surround a wish. Punch tracks like a thousand fists. There's an island bandit, young ladies call me Dick, cause I transmit the human aerial receiver. Scorching daredevils, pulling stunts in my freezer. Tight like Ebenezer, screws these skills hammer. To make the hardest weaker than a pissy kid's bladder. Ultra scanner He-Man, ragged as a scarecrow, rhyming in a crop circle till I turn the color purple.
We're making kittens out of battle cats. Decapitating rappers, put their heads in our saddlebags. Then we ride across the sandy lands and do the same thing to a different crew of mans. We're making kittens out of battle cats. Decapitating rappers, put their heads in our saddlebags. Then we ride across the sandy lands and do the very same thing to a different crew of mans.
You wanna test me? Whenever. Hot damn, MC step up. I might understand it.
My slicing vocals, you can't test.
Man. Like, the energy of that track is just insane. Just insane, man. God damn. I'm all for that, man. I love that bar too. Turn kittens in, or turn making kittens out of battle cats. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. This album has just been gem after gem, and you just hear a track and you think, like, can't get better than this, and then it comes, and that's such a fun track. You know what? I've heard Battle Cats before in terms of the track name, but I've never heard anybody ask for it or seen anybody ask for it. I'm sure I may have missed it, but man, that the energy of that song that's immediately going on my gym playlist, man. Run through a brick wall with that shit. All right, man. Let's carry on to the last track. So I'm going to wrap up video 750. Appreciate you being here, man. I know this is a longer video. Hopefully you stuck around for this classic album, man. It's been a trip. I've really enjoyed it. So let's jump in, man, and finish this up. See what they got for us. Okay.
A feather in my headband, slang slalom, I snatch fame with my left hand. Came here to party, you don't need those weapons. Ever since young, I've been running with the dead man. Listen to the voices in my head that said that they are gonna be the center of the Big Bang.
You know what? These guys, I'm gonna bring this back. These guys this has been such an amazing journey, man. There hasn't been one track on this album that has sounded the same. The delivery, the cadence, the beats, it's been a buffet of skill, man. A buffet of skill and experience and just madness, man. Beats, scratches, record crackle, cadence, bars, hey, this has been fucking clarinet, flute, friggin' mandolin. We've had it all, man. We've had it all. Like an E-man.
wears a feather in my headband. Slang slalom, I snatch fame with my left hand. Came here to party, you don't need those weapons. Ever since young, I've been running with the dead man. Listen to the voices in my head that said that they are gonna be the center of the Big Bang. Northside powwow in wigwams, bow and arrow hero, certified hitman, turn numbers to nothings, numerical magician in a spherical position. I circulate with this brand of new poetry that's guaranteed to withstand. I put together more than a quick plan. I'm trying to keep my head above the quicksand. The wool ain't pulling over, Mr. Big Man. I'll be in your studio, jacking your equipment. Live in a stitch of time, I paint myself a picture. But all in all, skipper progress from doing stick-ups. I spit shell shocks, perfect for curing hiccups. I'm burning whippersnappers like the man that's made a wicker. You went and slipped up, Sleepy Hollow style killer. Don't lose your head, stay in league with the beginners. I'm bringing you the light, I'm the bringer of the dawn with something new. Something new.
Promise, guys, I'm never going to think of Pharma G as ever just a producer again. Not that I only thought of him just as a producer, but I'm going to think of him as an MC first, producer second. And he is one hell of a producer, and he's got what he's shown on this album to me is just, it's just been just remarkable, man. Standing toe to toe and hanging with one of the best to ever do it on any side of the pond, man. He's just doing his things effortlessly. Scratching's dope too. I did see something about who their DJ was on this, and it's completely lost. It's gone now. It almost feels like they're taking a piss a little bit on that hook too. It's almost like, I don't want to say it doesn't fit, but it almost feels like they're being almost obnoxious on purpose type of idea with that, with the way they are doing it. But they are saying like, be different, right? So that in itself is just kind of like the message there as well, right? So, all right, let's go.
For the cover of the hill, golden moment, farmer wordplay. Wolfgang sucker man, he can't hang with some verbalist vandals. If you meet a Mac Brain character, how we flow to any type of amateur. Show me something that I can feel. The shit's like a shield of steel. Flex formidable vortexes. I tell you, don't step into this complex. Old ammunition, explode your position with new exhibitions of sound. We broke boundaries. Round T, something that is plain and simple. When task force opening doors, challenging old laws. Store back lyric for international composer, instrumental, percussion oriental. But Fama is failing me. People stirring shit. Shut your bloody trap. Don't get involved, cause you could go wrong. Understand the pros and the cons. Something new, hey, something strong. 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 Something new and different. Don't be afraid to change, just be you. Something new and different. Don't be afraid to change, just be you.
Another track that is just the energy of it just explodes off into your ears, right? This has that. This man, I can't even explain it. This has this energy that it's impossible not to let it inside you, man, and just gets you so friggin' pumped, man. God damn. That was, hey, that whole album, I can see why it's a classic. There was not one bad song on that track. There's not one bad verse on that track. Not one bad beat on that track. It's dope, man, beginning to end, and I'm glad you're here with me to check it out. Video 750 on our way to 1,000, man. We're gonna keep it rolling as long as you cats keep coming back. I'll keep coming back, man. I appreciate and love you guys each and every day. And until next time, hopefully you dug it. Stay safe. Good to each other.